All right, so today we're gonna work on what we call a tiger mouth choke, right? We teach this to women a lot. Fundamentally, it seems kind of stupid when we're teaching junior level belts, right? Because we go, right? Or we go, you know, and like, oh, what is this? And so Jimmy's gonna stand here, I'm gonna strike, and like, we're like, that don't make a lot of sense. Well, it does when you do it right. So let's start from my second favorite one, right? Jimmy comes with a punch, I block, right? In typical fashion, I'm going to take, instead of striking with the palm heel, I'm going to strike with the throat. Now, this is not a grab, this is a strike, then a grab, right? So he comes here, wham! Now what happens? What happens as soon as I strike? Now remember the kazushi on this, right? Once I strike him here, let's move this way so we can see it. Once I strike him here, what happens to his head? His head goes back, right? Because he can barely breathe. So now, after I strike, I grab. Here's where my feet are. I come here, I come outside, I reap, and I drag. Oh, sorry, Jimmy. And I drop him. Now note, when I drop him, and I sweep, Jimmy's going to hold on to my gi, right, with the other hand, Jimmy, right? Because as I come here and I grab, hold on, Jimmy, and I sweep, I'm going to, I'm guiding his head right to the concrete. Wham! It's not necessarily about the choke. It's about, I'm going to guide him straight to the concrete. The back of his head is going to bounce. Now, if you're a fan of bouncing heads off concrete, my first favorite technique is better. Because we always teach people, hey, don't kick above the waist. Why don't we kick above the waist? Because of this choke. So Jimmy is going to try and kick me above the waist. I'm going to parry, right? I'm going to grab from here. I'm going to slide. I'm going to strike. Now notice he's on one pin. Now Jimmy is going to let go. He's going to hold on to the gi right here. Hold on for dear life. Because what's next? I'm going to sweep. Wham! Right, you notice, all of a sudden, I've got this leg, I swept that leg, and I'm coming down. And his weight is going right in the back of his neck, or right in the back of his head. Straight down. Important to note, as we teach these things, we always teach, hey, we throw, we let go. This particular motion, right, if I do this, I let go. For multiple attacks. Why? Jimmy's done. Jimmy's done. And he gets up, you better run. Being here. One final note. We can do this as a choke if we choose, right? So let's say, I don't know, Jimmy attacked me somehow. Right, I come here, I can attack. I can come here, let's say we do ukiwaza, we step, we take over, we come on top, right? And I'm here. We get on top of this and around. I can come here, if I cross the guard, I can pin and use my shoulders to grab here. So from here, I can take this thumb, press on this carotid, this hand, press on this carotid, and just press. Now you notice, he's tapping fast. In reality, he's not going to do that. He's going to swing, but I can control here and duck and kind of choke out. It's another technique. In reality, what I probably do is smash, choke, smash with a lot of hits. And that's the good stuff.